Good afternoon. During the 14th Five-Year Plan, China's economic and social development gained a great success. You have a lot of research in this regard. What's your comment? During the 15th Five-Year Plan, if we realize that the high-quality development, what are the key in this area? Thank you very much for your question. If you didn't experience, you never know how difficult it is, because during the 5 years, and we have experienced the great difficulties. The CPPCC Central Committee and the country let the whole people gain a great success. And let me share with you my experience. During the past 5 years, China's average scale actually reached 140 trillion yuan, the jump 4 milestones, showcasing the overall national strength of China. And we also talk about that the average investment in China could surpass the number in EU, and we also to realize that the great success in innovation capability building. And third, regarding that exports of the trade in goods ranking the second and ranking the first, and the trade in services ranking the second. And the average space of houses that's reached the 40 square meters, and also we have seen a lot of facts showing that the people's well-being actually have been improved. So we talk about actually, you look at the high-speed railway trains and also the basic medical insurance cover 1.3 billion people. All these are the great achievements, but we also need further improvements. I would like to talk about 3 keys. First, we should really to seize the main theme of high-quality development. It's not really just that coming up into our mind from nowhere. We talk about the way we should really have that system and a plan to really help you to find the room for further improvement, and also you know where you should put your strengths and investment. So we should build up that system to enable you to do so. And second, we need to let the market play its role. So we talk about that we should really give more flexibility to the role of the market, and also you can control and oversight the market. So by doing so, we should really establish that unified national market and to build up the boundary, and also to create an enabling environment for the enterprises to success. And third, and we should also to make systematic and holistic way to realize that the economic reform. We talk about reform in the economy actually not really play its own game. That should really to think about how that interconnected with other reforms in other sectors. So we should really bring that the achievement of reform that should be realized by formulating the laws and regulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Guo.
请西区1号牌那位穿红色衣服的女记者提问。
谢谢主持人，我是人民政协报记者。
with
我的问题提给穆亚塞尔托布提委
My question
员。
is to
去年是新疆维吾尔自治区成立70周年，举行了一系列庆祝活动。
Last year
我了解
we
到您参加了庆祝大会， 您所在学院的师生参加了文艺演出， 所以想请您分享一下，通过参加这些庆祝活动，您最大的感受和收获是什么？谢谢。
What is your impression participating in this celebration? Thank you very much, and your question brought me back to the scenes of last year, and each time I participate in such celebration, I felt overwhelmed. I feel proud and grateful to the invitation. And when I was 16, I took a bus of 5 days and 5 nights and arrived at the Xinjiang Art University in Urumqi. I have witnessed the significant changes in Xinjiang, and when the new China was founded, we only have 1 higher education institution in Xinjiang, and right now we have 62 such institutions, and you have the under postgraduate college in all the different prefectures, and last year we have 230,000 students entering under postgraduate colleges, and the cultural and arts training are well aligned with the development reality of Xinjiang. Vocational education is also taking off. More and more people in Xinjiang, they are changing their destiny through education, and they are changing their own destiny with skills. Right now, the most beautiful buildings are universities, and the most beautiful place are the campuses of universities, and people are so happy that they can get into a university near their home, and they say that this is the moment of history in Xinjiang. In this a place where many ethnic groups live together, the children and the youth, they have a unified understanding about this fact, and they are also very familiar with the Chinese language, the art programs of different minority ethnic groups can be seen on the campus. The students, they highly recognize the traditional fine Chinese cultures. And last year, at the 70th anniversary of the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, the musical part was undertaken by students from Xinjiang Art University. We used erhu, the horse-head instruments, among other minority music instruments, and we presented a symphony of ethnic harmony. And after the performance, one performer said that when one melody is presented using music instruments from different minority ethnic groups, and we feel that we are just one family. And across the Tian Shan mountain, we believe that we will sing a better song of ethnic unity. Thank you very much to Moya Sayer. Next question, please.
请东区这位穿蓝色小西服的女记者提问。
谢谢主持人。
Thank
工人
you.
日报记者提问，我的问题提给曾玉群
Workers
委
Daily,
员。
my
曾委
question
员好。
to Mr. Zeng.
2025年
Good afternoon,
以新
Mr.
能源
Zeng.
汽车、锂
And
电
in
池和
2025,
光
a
伏产
lithium
品为
battery
代表的新三样产品，出口
PEV
规
and
模接
also
近
the
1.3万亿元，
new
已经成
energy
为中国
vehicles
外贸
actually
增长
become
的
that
新
the
引
three
擎。
new
请问
drivers
中
who
国的新能
support
源产
China's
业为
export
什么能迅
growth
速崛起？
and
谢
how
谢。
that the new energy industries
谢谢
could
这位委员的
enjoy this
提
rapid
问。
growth. Thank you very
首
much.
先呢，我的感受是，
To share with you my
这决定由于
observations.
国家十
We
四
talk
五
about
期
that
间，
first
其
we
实
give
11、
the credit to
15、
the
13、
14th 5-year
14
plan, and also if you look at the previous 5-year plan starting from 11th 5-year plan, that's actually we made this sector as a national strategy with 20 years of the policies that really gave us tremendous confidence and also the North Stars for the people in this industry.
大家也非常努力，
And also
因为
that
我
the
们
people in our
不仅
industry,
从
we
矿山
work really hard.
来到材料，
So it think about that from the
到应用，
materials
到回收，
to that
形成了一
really
个非常
at the
强劲的
application of batteries
产业链，
and to the
生态链。
recycle of the
其
batteries
实最
actually
重要
were
的
formed
还不
quite
只是我们
complete
对这些
production
产业链、生态链的布局，
and also
最
the
重要的还是我们坚持
ecosystems
的自主创新。
that
我就举个
more
例
than
子，
that
就是
actually
我
we
们宁德
also
时
work
代
really hard to making something new.
20多年都在参与其中。
Let's
其中
give you
最重要的
example
是
for
就是坚持自主
CATL.
创新。
Actually, we really
我们累计
consist
投入了
to
研
the
发
efforts
超过
in the
800
self-innovation. For our
近几
R&D
年
investment,
每年都超过
that's
200亿元。
actually
我们
amounted
有
to 8
21000
million
多
yuan,
人
and
从
in the
事
recent years,
自
that's
主
2 million
研发工
R&D
作，
investment
产生了累计
spent
超
every
过
year.
5万份专利。
So right now we have
所以
around
呢，
50,000
能使我们的
patents
产品
gained.
在全世界
So
几
that
十个
also
国家地
enable
区
our products
2000多万辆的汽车是由宁
popular
德时代提
and
供的
also
电池产
that
品。
the
3000多座
20
的储
million
能站是
vehicles
由宁
actually
德
use
时代
our
提供的
batteries
电池产
and
品。
also the battery
除了
also
产品领
used
先以
for
外，
a lot
我
of
们在技术
the
上，我们在
battery
标准
storage
体制上
facilities. And besides innovating products, we also work on the standards. So you also could see that in the recent years, we also built up that our supply chain and also that the industrial chain actually with a lot of resilience. We're very proud of the achievements made in the industry. Of course, we should not really stop here. We should think about how that AI could enable the future investment. So where we should invest? We should invest in new materials, new chemical systems, new structural systems, as well as energy system and production system. We talk about that smart manufacturing. As a leading company in this industry, we always champion that open and also that's the win-win spirit. We would like to sell our products to the world, and also at the same time, we like to promote our standards, our technologies to other countries. We would like to work with other companies around the world to make a great contribution to the new energy industry development. Thank you. Thank you very much.
下面有请第三组委员入场。
Now let's welcome the third batch of members.
请委员做自我介绍。
Please identify yourselves.
大家好，我是
Good
全国
afternoon.
政协委
I'm
员杨杰，
CPPCC
来
member
自
Yang
通
Jie.
信企业中国移
I
动。
come from China Mobile.
大家好，我是
Good
全国
afternoon.
政协委员李颖，
My
来
name
自
is
于
Li
大
Ying.
连海事
I'm
大
a
学。
CPPCC member. I come from Dalian Maritime University.
大家好，我是全国政协委
Good
员
afternoon.
王永
My name
峰，
is
来
Wang
自
Yongfeng.
中国登山队
I。come from the Chinese
请记者提
Mountaineering
问，
Association.
请大家记手
Now the floor is
示意。
open to questions.
请西区那位穿灰色西服的女记者提问。
First question, please.
谢谢主持人，我是中国妇女报的记者。
Thank you. I'm
我
with
的问题提给
China's
李英委
Women
员。您好，李委
magazine. My
员。
question is to
当前我
Li
国
Ying.
加快建设海洋
Right
强
now,
国，
China is
海洋运输
accelerating
展
the
现出
pace of
强劲
building
的
a
发展
strong
韧劲
maritime
和活力。
country, and
作
there
为一
is
名
great
海事科研
resilience
工作者
shown as，
您
a
认为中国海
maritime
运应如
researcher.
何提升综合实
How
力？
should
谢谢。
China's maritime
感谢您
industry
的提问。的
improve
确，
its
海
comprehensive
上运
strength?
输在国际贸
Thank
易
you very
中
much.
占据着
Indeed,
主导地位，
maritime
承担
transportation
了全球
is a
80%的
primary
服务运输
form
量。
of
经济要发
navigation
展，
globally,
国家要
and it
强大，
underpins 80%
交
of
通
the
特别是
world's
海运，首
economic
先要
growth.
强
And
起
to
来。
develop
海
our
运要
economy, we
强
have
起
to
来，
embrace
我们就要
maritime
努力做
transportation.
到
And to
更
this
大、
end,
更
we
聪明、
have to
更
become
绿色。
bigger,
从更
smarter,
大来
and
说，
greener.
我国
In
拥有
terms
全
of
球最大
bigger,
规模的海运
China
船
has
队。
the world's
前不久，
largest
我在
fleet of
浙江蜀
maritime
浪湖码头
transportation,
调研，
and
一
I
艘
paid a
2
visit
万
to
标箱
Zhejiang.
集装箱船
I
舶靠
saw
港。
a
船长笑着说：“我这一趟
container
可以
ship
把
with
一
the
座
capacity of
500万元城市的
20,000
年货都装下。
containers,
目
and
前，在
he
远
said
海
that
航线上，
he's
长
able
路
to
近400
supply
里
many
长的
Chinese
超大
families
集装箱
with their
货
Spring
轮
Festival
投入运
grocery
行。
needs.
我国
And
首艘国产
the
大型
first
邮轮
made in
爱达荷
China
号也已建
vessel
成。这
was
标
also
志着我
rolled
国
off the
造船
production
业
line,
成
and
功
that
载具、
means
航母、
China's
大
shipping
型天
industry
气运
now
输船和
covers
大型邮轮
aircraft carriers
3颗
and
密
major
度，
vessels
实
and
现
major
了高端船型
cargo
领域的
ships.
全面突破。
So this shows
从
a
更彻底
comprehensive
来
breakthrough
说，
in
我
all
们
the
正
three
大力
pillars.
推
In
动航
terms
海
of
保障
smarter,
智能化升
we
级，
are
通过布设感知设备和
employing
系统管理
more
系统，
intellectual
使我们的船只
systems
像
by
有了
deploying
眼睛
more
和有了大
sensors
脑。有了
or
眼睛，我们
vessels
就
and
能看
ships,
得见
and they
风
now
貌和
have
爱好
eyes
选择。
and brains
有了脑，
that
我们
can
就
see
算
clearly
了航线和到
the
港
way waves
对海
and
洋
our
信息
sailors
实时联动，航线。
请东区这位穿米粉色衣服的女记者提问。
谢谢主持人。
Thank you
中
very
央广
much.
播电视总台央广记者提问。
CMG,
我的问题
my
提给
question
杨洁委员。
to Mr.
杨委员您好
Yang Jie.。
建设现代
Good
化产业
afternoon.
体系
To
是
build
十
a
五五
modern
时期的重要
industry
战略任务
as。
站在
the
当
key
前跨越
task
式
for
发
the
展的风
15th
口，
5-year.
请您结
Right now,
合信息
standing
通
at
信业
this
发展
new
实
starting
际，
point,
谈
would
谈
you
应
like
如
to
何
share
更
with
好建
us
设现
from
代
the
化产业体
communication
系？
industry
谢
how
谢。
you build a
好，谢
modernized
谢这位
industry
记者的
system?
提问。
Thank you for your
我
question.
国信息通信业的发展，
For
实际
the
上正是
telecommunication
现代化产业体系建
industry
设的
development
生动
actually
实践。
that's a vivid
14.5期间，
reflection
我国
of
建
that
成了
the
全
a
球规模
modernized
最大的
industry
5G
during the
网络
14th five-year
和千
plan
兆
period.
官网。
We built
5G
the
基
world
站的总
largest
量
that
达到了
5G
全球
market,
的
and
60%。
60%
全国
of
一
the
体化的
world's
算力网
base
络加
stations
快布局，
actually located in
形成了
China.
网
We
络
also built
加
up
算
that
力
the
加数
computing
据的
network.
新型
So we
信息基础
actually
设施，
formed that new
关键核心技术
infrastructure,
攻关不断取得重大突
including
破，
that the
产业
data
链、 供
network.
应链自主可
And
控
we
能
talk
力
about
不
that
断
we
增强。
further improve
特别
that
呢
the
是这几年
control
数实融
over
合
that industrial and
取得了
supply
很大的
chains.
进
In
展。
recent years,
数
we
字
could
技
see
术、
that
赋
the
能、
digital
天
technology
衡
also
百业、
empowered
服务
the
千家
different
万户。
industries and bring
那么在
benefits to
产业
different
自身
households.
发展的同时，
Talk about that.
信息通信业还发挥了扁担
The
效应，
telecommunication
一头
industry
拉动
actually
投资，
also to play
一头
a
促进消
bridge
费。
work. Actually, on the
面
one
向
hand,
实物
we boost
推
consumption.
动
On the other
现
hand,
代化产
we
业体
also
系
like
建
to
设呢，迈
boost
上新的台
industry
阶，
development. We
更
hope
需
that we could
精准
bring
发力，
that
协
the
同
a
发
high
力。
quality development that
首先
should
呢，
really
要
to
构建
form the
智
synergy
能
with
化
the different
一体化
industry.
的
First, we
信息
should
基础
build
设
a
施，
smart
推
and
动信息
integrated
基础设
the
施
telecommunication
向陆海
infrastructure,
空天
so that
一
should
体化
cover
演
that
进
the
升
both the air,
为
the
我
land,
国
the
现代化
sea.
体
So
系建设
we talk about
构
that
筑
it's a
坚
modern
实
system
安
and
全的
also laid a
数
solid
字。
and safe foundation in
二呢
terms of that
是要
digital
壮大
information
战
infrastructure.
新产业和未来产
And
业，
second, we should
不断
boost
地
development
催生
of the
新
industry
产业、
of future
新
and
业态、
emerging industry.
新模式。
And we should cultivate
三
new
呢
form of
是
industries
深
and
化
new form of
数字技
business.
术，
And
赋能
third, we
传
should
统产
think
业。
about
我
how
觉得
that
这是
digital
一天
technology
他们
could
的
really
推动
that
产业
help
不断
upgrade,
向
transform
高
the
端化、
traditional
绿
industry
色化、
so they could
智能化
make their
演
move
进
towards
升级。
that the
四呢
the
是
smart
推进
and
AI
also
加行动走
that's
深
the
走实，大力发展
the
智
a
能
low
体
emission way, and
具身
also
智
we
能
talk about that
等
embodied
硅基劳
AI,
动力、
and
硅
also we
基
talk about
生
that
这个生
the
产力，
silicon
形成新的
labors
360 行，
that
形
actually
成新的人口红利。
become a
人才
new
红利。
dividends of talent
第五
and
呢，
population.
要推动
And fifth,
科技创新和
We
产
should
业
think
创新
about how we could
深
make
度
new
融合，
breakthroughs
推
and
动
bring
更多
that
的
the
科技
breakthroughs
成果
integrated,
从书
so
架
we could
走
really
向
transform
货架。
that new outcomes
那么
from the bookshelf
推
to
动这
that
些科技
the
创新，
shell in
要
the
能
stores.
够有配套的政策，也要
And
不断
also,
地
of
进一步
course,
地
we
完
should
善，
really
同
have
时
that
呢，
corresponding
汇聚
policies
全
to
球
boost
顶
these
尖人
development.
才
And
和
also, we
资本
should
要素，
cultivate and pool
推
that
动呢
the world top
现代
talents
化产业
and
体系，
also that the factors
推动
of
我国
productions all
经济
together
高质量
that
发展。
will help us
谢谢。
realize the high quality development
感
of
谢
the
杨委
economy.
员，
Thank you very much.
请记者提问，
Next question, please.
请西区那位戴领带、戴眼镜、穿西服的记者提问，男记者提问。
谢谢主持人，我是新华社记者。我
Thank
的
you
问
with
题提给
Xinhua
王永
News
峰委员。
Agency. My
王
question
委员
is
您
to
好，
Wang
您
Yongfeng.
深耕登山领域
Good
数十
afternoon.
年，
You have been
亲历
in
并见证了中国登山事
the
业的发展。
mountaineering
请您
industry
谈
for
谈对攀
decades,
登
and
精
you
神
have
的理
witnessed
解，
China's
以及
development of
如何用这种
mountaineering.
精
Can you
神
share
激励
with
更
us
多人
your
在各自领域
experience
勇毅前行？
and
谢谢。
how can mountaineering
谢谢您的提
inspire
问。
the general
我
public?
从事登山运动
Thank you very
40多
much.
年
I have been a mountaineer
对攀登精神最
for
深刻的记忆
40 plus
莫
years.
过于1993
And the
年
most
我
vivid
参加
memory
海
was
峡
in
两岸珠峰联合
1993.
登山
I
队登
participated in the cross-strait mountaineering team after conquering the summit. Because of a lack of oxygen, my right eye was blind, and I was missing for 28 hours. And normally, missing in action of more than 24 hours means a minimal chance of survival. But I managed to find an abandoned oxygen cylinder and made it safely to the base camp. So mountaineering is not just the task that can be conquered by any individuals. Wang Fuzhou, Xu Yonghua, and Liu Lianman, a couple of years ago, at the temperature of minus 30 degrees, they, for the first time, inserted the national flag of China at the summit of Mount Everest. Over the past few decades, the mountaineering and climbing spirit of the Chinese teams have passed down from one generation to another. And in 2020, I was serving as the chief commander of the Mount Kumalama mountaineering team, relying mainly in China, measuring tools, and we measured the most accurate height of Mount Kumalama, which is 8,848.86 meters. And more climbers and mountaineers joined our team, and in last year alone there were 56 climbers made it to the summit. So this is a demonstration of China's overall national strength. The mountaineering spirit is also one part of the efforts of building China into a strong country in sports. In the just concluded Milano Olympic Winter Games, Chinese athletes made a record, delivered the record achievement of Chinese athletes participating in overseas Olympic events. And as of now, we have 38.5% of the mountaineers that are actively participating in international events, and 4.9% of them are qualified for sports. So this is a result of training, day in and day out, and we need to embrace the mountaineering spirit as long as we can hold firm to this spirit and be down to earth and defy the odds, and we believe we will conquer all the summits and overcome all the hardships. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the 3 CPPCC members. Thank you to all the journalists. With this, let's conclude today's members' corridor. On the afternoon of March the 5th, we're going to